Greetings, world. I hope this finds you super well, which feels kind of odd because sometimes it feels like an empty statement. I hope this finds you well. So perhaps I should be saying it's my aspiration that this finds you happy and light and beaming with whatever brings you joy and delight. I was sitting with a couple of girlfriends the other day and we're having conversations about what is the meaning of friendship, particularly when times are hard or when one of you is going through a difficult time. Because I know that sometimes in our compassion, because that's what friendship is, right? You extend compassion. That sometimes in my own compassion, I also tend to pick up what you are putting down. So if you've had a fight with Sam, I'm no longer speaking to Sam. If you've had a fight with Cynthia, I'm also no longer speaking to Cynthia. But that's not helpful because I'm fighting your battles, which means I'm just literally taking away from you the opportunity for you to develop your own muscle, to fight your own battles, which is what got me thinking about, is it possible for us to care without carrying each other's load? Is it possible for me to extend compassion to you and the troubles that you may be going through without inheriting them? Because when I inherit them, two things happen. One, you pass them on to me, so that becomes my load. And two, I then absorb your energy, which means it starts to affect my own energy as I go through my day. So perhaps the lesson then is we should be able in all our friendships to find a way of caring for each other without necessarily picking up each other's load. I think it was Bishop Desmond Tutu who said, when you have a friend who's fallen to the bottom of the well and he says, come down to get me, you actually are the one who needs to say, I'm of better use up here because I can call for help. What's the point of both of us sitting at the bottom of the well? Because it means we're never ever going to be able to get help. So it may feel like you're not being super friendly or you're not being loving and kind when you say to a friend who's just unburdened to you whatever's bugging them, when you say to them, so what are you going to do about it? You're not pushing back, you're not being unhelpful. If anything, I actually think you're encouraging your friend to dig deep and find their own strength and the muscle they need to overcome whatever impediment they're dealing with. I'm not asking that we stop caring. I'm also not asking or suggesting that we stop embracing our friends when they're hurting and they could benefit from healing. But for somebody who has finally had to learn that every time I pick up other people's issues, I weigh myself down. So imagine that every time a friend comes and says, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Imagine all of those things as stones that you put in your own coat. Before long, you won't be able to float to the top of your river because you're being sunk, I guess, to the bottom by all the things that you're picking up around you. So as you evolve in your own friendships, such as I am, with my guy friends and girlfriends and everyone in my tribe, I'm learning every day to just find a way of being accessible and emotionally available to the people who carry me in their own hearts without necessarily picking up everything that they are putting down. Love doesn't get lost when we care without caring. But what also happens is we each remain super light and super open-hearted when we know what is mine to carry and what is mine to share. It's not an easy thing to do because some friends make you feel bad for not taking on their issues. But I'm trying to encourage you not to, because you also have your own issues to go through. Life will continue to hurl things in your own direction. So preserve your energy and be that good friend, the one who lets me know and helps me grow my own muscles so that I can deal with whatever confronts me. So until next time, as always, I wish you clarity. So as you're navigating your own relationships about in which space do you need to learn how to carry less and to care more, that you also find the courage to communicate to those that you love and who are dear to you the evolution that you will be undertaking, and that on your journey to learning about how to care without caring, that you don't feel bad and that you don't judge yourself too harshly, but celebrate each moment, because as long as you can stay light, you will float. I guess that's why angels float. One, because they don't take themselves too seriously, and two, because they don't carry any excess baggage. So until next time, namaste.